Good Monday, goodie. It's the girl Miss P, your style attendant with your Monday motivation for help you keep your up throughout the week. Now, I am not gonna talk anybody business. However, there's a situation I heard about, and then I got a revelation about it today. Because you know how my mind is. My mind like always thinking. Okay? And so sometimes we, don't get credited for the work that we do, or don't get credited in the way we think we should. All right. So in this particular situation, years ago, individual did not get credited the way individual would be credited, right? However, the impact that was created from years ago on these people, they remembered the work and the effort that was put in, even though nobody put your name on the big screen or nobody shouted you out. These people remember the work that you put in. So now fast forward to today, these people go, okay, they drop like a killer proposal. They put a killer proposal on the table. Like you'd be a nincompoop to not take up this offer. And it's these same people that have the plug. You feel me? These people have the plug. These people have the power to make a phone call and change your life forever. All right? For the good, because they're good people. But my point is that sometimes, because I've done work and not been credited, and it was just like, did you not see that I did the work? I mean, like, did you not see that I did the work? But luckily I snapped out of that really fast, because I have to understand that, look, one, I'm not doing it for I'm not doing it for the people. I'm doing it for my greater good. Because the more I can show up in my space and do the work, the more I learn, the more I evolve, the more people can see, like, oh yeah, she doing her thing, and like, yeah, that's impactful. But sometimes when we get burned, we come to the space and say, you know what, I'm not giving my all, because the last time I did all this work and nobody even said anything. Are you looking for an applause? What are you looking for? You should be looking to elevate, to expand, to reach your peak. So be grateful for the opportunity that you do get to work. And I'm not saying like just do work for free and like don't have nobody credit you. I'm not saying that, because all of these credits is gonna help your resume and help your your reach and your following, all of that stuff. It's gonna add to whatever. But my point is that what you try to accumulate on your own does not compare to what God can do in a split second. You feel me? Because like all the credits and all the shout outs do not compare to what's about to go down with this proposal on the table. You get what I'm saying? From these very same people. And how is it years after these people came back and say, you know what, we got you? How? Because they saw your work ethic, they saw your grit, they saw your grind, they saw your selflessness years ago when you were doing this job. So they'll come to this job now, the second job, or and not give your best, not give your all. Because my point is that you thought your reward was in a shout out, but those people's lives were so impacted, they carry it forever, and they'll do anything for you at this point. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, while we over here being in our feelings, I want us to kind of perceive life on a larger scale. I talk about fly higher, fly higher, fly higher. Like, look, fly higher above the disappointments, fly higher above, like, people not shouting you out and you're feeling some type of way about it. Fly higher, because why are you here? Like, why are you in this space? You're in this space to work in your craft and elevate and reach as many people's lives as you can. That should be your focus. You feel me? And so that was like a good revelation, and I'll share it with the people, that I got I'll share it with them. But after hearing their story, I was like, wait, this whole thing came full circle. So you didn't really need to be in your feelings about anything because God got you, you know? And divine acceleration, you can spend all your years, all your time, have all the followers. But let me tell you about divine acceleration. Nothing compares to that. Divine promotion. Nothing like God. Hello here. Hello here. Okay? So if you feel like you've been burnt, if you feel like you've been gypped, if you feel like, you know, you didn't get credit, come to the scene always with your heart. Come to the scene operating at your best, because then again, you don't know who is there watching you. They see you doing it half-heartedly, dragging your foot, look like empang nail, right? And they say, no, you know, I have a bigger project for you in the future, but the way you working now, I can't even trust you. So put your feelings aside. And this is what we talk about in our book, ENTRE. Hey, see, I was even trying to come plug the brand, but hey, this is what it is. We talk about securing your emotions so that you can thrive in business and in life. Because our emotions, a lot of times, are keeping us, yeah, I did that, girl, yes. I did that a couple years ago and they did not pay me what I asked for, or they did not give me credit, or they did not just feed me, or they did not whatever. Come and do your best. And for that reason, you don't put your best foot out there. For that reason, you don't put your best foot forward, you know, because you're emotional. Get your emotions out of this thing. You feel me? Because feelings are fleeting and feelings can deceive you. And if you allow your life to fall if you lead your life by feelings and not by your faith in the direction that you're trying to go, sis, you're not going anywhere. You will not be going anywhere in life, you know. So since we're here, go get the entrepreneur book, you feel me, and do the affirmations, do the steps, write through it, and kind of recenter yourself, because how we do anything is how we do everything. All right, so we might think that, no, we're thriving, okay, we got the connections, this and that. Some of your past hurt, childhood trauma is affecting the way you handle business, handle your relationships, handle the people that you're meeting, prospective clients. Okay, all of it is intertwined, and sometimes we need to pull back and assess our damage so that we don't create more damage. And you know what, face it, people can see everything that you claim that you're trying to hide. People can see it. People can see it, see right through you, right? So don't sit here and try to overanalyze. Don't sit here and try to overanalyze, right? But yeah, like I said, get the book. It was supposed to be a short Monday motivational thing, but you know, it turned out to be this big old thing. So just like, subscribe, share, and fly higher. More than anything, fly higher in life, fly higher in business, fly higher in relationships, your finances. You gotta think higher. I just got off a call with someone, and you know, she was like, growing up, she never really had a voice. So even now, thinking about talking to, you know, clients or partners or, you know, sponsors or anything like that, she a little apprehensive. And I said, sis, we have to align ourselves with who we want to be. I heard this profound statement. He said, who we are is who we were. So everything that Miss Fee says Miss Fee is based on previous conditioning and programming. And then now I've created this image of Fee, or this persona of Fee. But if Fee wants to change and become a marathon runner, a speaker, and whatever, and add to that, then Fee can do that. So we constantly are living in the story of the past. That's why we have not been changing. Now, in order to change, we're going to create a new construct. This is what I talk about, creating a new construct. Okay? You can't say, I don't use my psychology degree. Hey, mommy, I'm using my degree. Okay? I learned about constructs. You have to create a construct, right? So when I say a word and you get this image of it in your head, What is that image? Is it a positive image or is it a negative image? When we talk about success, when we talk about you and success, where does that fit? Do you find that you are aligned with success, or you're misaligned with success? Misaligned with health, misaligned with financial success, misaligned with peace, misaligned with good friendships. Because some of us can't even perceive that we can have good friendships, that we can have good healthy relationships, be financially stable. Some of us can't. We have to now go back into our program, in our computer system, and reprogram all of that. We have to do it, because like I told her, I said nobody's gonna come and fix your mess. No, they come and they may have created mess, but they're not gonna come and clean it up. You have to do that work for yourself, to fix yourself, to get whole, so that you can get on a journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Hear what? Everything that you could ever dream of being and becoming is already inside of you. And so I I got another revelation. Let me tell you, when I'm sitting in that jump seat, like, that is my holy place, okay? Because a lot of things just get downloaded to me when we on that tarmac waiting for like half an hour to take off. Yeah, things got to be downloaded to me. So I thought that, we don't become anything, we unfold. Because everything, this was already in me years ago when I didn't want to speak or come on no kind of video or show my face. All of this was still in me. So I didn't just become this, I just evolved. If you think about like a flower as it buds, and you see it kind of like peels, and then right. So all of that was in there. And like Miles Monroe, I call Miles Monroe my father, okay? So like my dad, Miles Monroe, said, everything that the seed needs is already within the seed. A whole forest is already within that seed. It takes the right soil, the right cultivation, the right environment for that seed to unfold into what it is. But everything, that seed don't need to go borrow, beg, ask nobody anything. Everything that seed needs, everything that seed needs to become a tree is within that seed. Everything that I see myself, because it is already within me. Like I said, this was in me when I didn't know. So imagine what else is in me that I can't even fathom yet. How do we figure out what's inside of us? How do we evolve and unfold into everything, into our fullness, into our glory? Like I said, we have to just take the step and start doing the work. Because if I never put that seed on the ground, and he uses this analogy, if you put a seed on the concrete in the middle of the office, nothing is going to happen. It's going to remain a seed. However, if you put it in the soil, hey, glory, shanka my uncle, right? And you watered, sunlight, all of them things there, it's going to turn into a tree. So now you have to assess your situation. You're a seed with a great big bundle of potentiality. Oh yeah, and I'm learning. Remember that song? But you're a bundle of potential. Like all of this. Dang, I got a revelation. Okay, so in physics, when we learn about, I didn't really study physics. I just know the bare minimum to pass the test. And you have potential energy and kinetic energy. And kinetic energy is that which is moving, right? In motion. Think of kinetic as motion. And potential is the ability. You have the potential. So sissy, here talking about, you want a man with potential? No, I want a man with kinetic. Because everybody has potential. The homeless person, the drug addict, everybody that's strung out, the bombs, all of that, everybody got potential. Because we came here fully loaded. Now, are we firing? That's the question. So it's not okay for me to just find somebody with potential, because they come a dime a dozen. All right? Even dog have potential. But what I'm saying is, once you start to activate that energy and start moving, now we're talking. So then if you don't put yourself in a soil or put yourself in an environment where you can grow and flourish and blossom, you're going to just remain there as like a big seed of potential. And that potential does not serve anyone. Potential does not serve anyone. Because if this bicycle is here and the bicycle has potential to travel miles and miles, ride not to ride, okay? Bicycle has that ability. But if bicycle don't get up and get in motion, somebody doesn't pick it up and start rolling with the pedals, that bicycle is going nowhere. So potential does not help anyone. We are out here and we're filled with all of these amazing things that God has given to us and spoken and put in our lives and given to put in our spirit to do. And we sit down here with the thought, great ideas do not change the world. Period. Great ideas do not change the world. They do not impact a life. If I have an idea to, you know what, I'm going to throw you a surprise birthday party. Or I'm thinking about throwing you a surprise birthday party because your birthday coming up and, you know, I want you to feel good. And I just think about it. I plan about it and do nothing about it. Then guess what? That person's life is not impacted. So let's stop talking about potential, sis. You don't want a man with potential. Everybody got potential. Hello? You want a man with kinetic energy. You want a man that's moving and in motion. Bro, you want a woman that's moving and in motion. It's not enough to just say, oh, it has potential. Everything has potential. Everything has potential. Everything and every person has, you're going to buy this piece of junky car and say, oh, it has potential. I'm not buying no piece of junky car. Give me a car that's already fixed and I can just jump in and turn the key or press the button, okay, and then go. I'm not gonna sit down here and try to piece things together. No, potential does not change the world. Potential does not change your life. So another thing that I did, I was content with being a visionary because I could envision and I had ambition. I don't know if you want to call it ambition, but I saw that, you know, I had an imagination, and so I regarded that as ambition, and that was enough for me. Like, I wasn't really doing anything to move in that direction. It was just like, yeah, and that would be awesome. Look here, if we pull up some of my files right now, like I've planned out whole like fashion show experiences. Yeah. And yeah, like I know everything from the rooted to the like I planned out everything and nothing was executed. So potential, we don't want to talk about potential because potential changes nothing. And again, that image is in my mind and that idea can only appease me. So when I sit back and in my meditative mode and I'm thinking about my nice idea and like, oh, the fashion show, or if I'm thinking about this house that I'm going to build and it's going to have that right there, it appeases me only. Because I feel like in my brain, I feel good because like I'm seeing this, I'm excited. But how do we impact the lives of others and truly impact our lives with these ideas? Is by putting the seed into the ground and letting it bud and flourish. Sometimes we want to call down blessing and rain. It's a whole, jeez, hey, listen, I did not expect for this to be this long, but you're going to get it. We want to call down blessing and call down rain to come and water what? We did not put the seed in the ground. What's the rain going to come and do? Hello here. I can't remember which, I don't remember which book in the Bible this was it Elijah? But Elijah told the troops, or one of them Monday, tell the troops like, oh, look, dig ditches, because they were in the desert, and some of the men were like, dig ditches for what? There's no rain. Okay, bro, are you expecting rain? If you're expecting rain, you would dig ditches, because if you don't dig ditches and the rain comes, you're gonna be flooded out because all of that water would just be sitting there. This is a word within a word within a word. So I don't even remember what I started out with, but take it. As I'm laying it down, pick it up. All right? So this is what you need to understand. You need to put your seed in the ground, and then you need to call for rain. You need to pray to God for the rain. But sometimes we're praying to God for the rain, and we didn't do anything. So sometimes, yeah, the rain might come, and then creates more havoc, or the rain will not come. Because the rain will be like, come for what? What may I come for? You understand? What am I going to come for? And these are the things we need to pray with life. While we're busy concerned with what Prime Minister doing and what Beyonce and Jay-Z doing. We need to be doing some taking stock of our own lives and where we are. All right. But anyways, this is like 20 minutes already. Like I really wasn't planning to go here. It was supposed to be like a short motivational thing, but I may just like chop out a little piece and call it motivation and then have this extended video here as well. But yeah, you know, again, if you don't hear anything, hear this. Potential does not change anything. Potential does not have impact. Ideas do not have impact. Ideas don't have impact. A seed does nothing. A seed, if I had a seed does nothing. It's until we put it in the ground and then it starts moving. All right. So yeah, I think I initially started out saying talking about not being credited for your work. Okay. All right.